war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes...
Oh, picky.
Will I be able to stay to hand?
Why can I know picky?
Think.
What do we got over there?
What's that thing you just picked up?
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
Okay.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Okay.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Well, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
I want that door.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Yeah. Build a snowman.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my issue.
But my booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter...
Oh, there I am.
DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker,
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Oh, thanks. I guess that's nice. What's that guy doing?
What's going on? Hold up!
You can't have it. Who done this? Someone about?
No. Holy shit balls! Is he wearing a helmet? No.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Doop 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 doop.
Who are you then? Who are you then? To arms!
Sneaking around out there.
Put knife right in ya!
You can't hide forever.
Here I come!
P50 fum.
Where are you? Forget it. I quit.
Don't think you can hide from me. I ain't no private dick. Someone else can find her. Come back here.
Oh well.
Chasing my own shit.
Dougal. The freaking hair sample at, yo.
Someone asked. Who did this?
Gonna hunt you down. Who's out there?
Hmm.
You can't hide forever. Here I come. Chasing my own shit.
Where's the freaking hair sample, yo?
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her. To turn me in. To turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth,
Great, I went the wrong way.
I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Run, dum dum.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
Big
It
Daddy.
makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Your movie sucks. Cool. Get anything else here? Just now. What's this do? Whack-a-hoe.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a
Imprinting
gorilla
a
from its
monkey?
real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Why are you gassing that big doggy? Definitely use some health.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin.
Love
That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
Not a nice place you have here.
Things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die.
Bad dog.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter?
What's up, Antrax?
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Another shitty movie.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting... Me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Mm-hmm. Hair sample.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Oh boy.
Something's going on.
Don't think you can hide from me.
Move.
I'll fly surrender. Kill her.
Run! Gobble gobble. Crap, I went the wrong way.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how
Where
many
you want me to
more
go?
will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence. I know this.
Alright. What other weapons do I have? Some knockout gas. I want this one first. Trank dart all of them.
What you got there? Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Who done this? Someone about?
Nope.
I can smell ya.
Show yourself! Find her! Over here! Shake a leg!
Since when did you become Lord and Master?
Tear it all down!
Oh shit. I think I got him. Could use some of that too. I wanted to kill all the things.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this.
I know this.
Seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside.
Yay!
All too well.
I made it.
Time comes. Will I be able to stay to hand?
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planning a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution.
Viva la revolution!
For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
Did I give up on Titanfall?
All these
Definitely not gonna play it every day.
universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, take your
Waiting
meaning.
for something
My father
new.
sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are. Settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
People dead everywhere. Uh-oh.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Alright, Schlong. Mein Herr.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Put hair sample in the... this?
Suchong, we had a deal, now open...
Uh-oh!
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I think it's an intruder.
Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. He'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are. But I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me, or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
Uh-oh.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready.
Old Man Winter did work okay.
Use the plasmids as traps.
Ironsides.
See,
I don't think...
I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker.
Health and Eve.
I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you?
Wish I had more tranquilizers.
Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. But sharks...
Intermod. What is this? It's an area effect that can freeze multiple enemies. Yes, please.
Men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you.
Trank as many as I can.
You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a rube. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rubes.
Alright, who wants tranquilized?
Do you know how much trouble you caused me?
Oh my gosh. Fuck. I wasted 2 of them.
Still here. Don't walk away now. Fun's just beginning.
That's all I got. Shotgun.
We're not all easy targets, you get me?
Let's make this
I know you've done it. Hiding? That's how it's gonna be?
That sounded funny.
Crap! Really use some ammo and some Eve.
Don't make me hunt you down like an animal.
Don't think you can hide.
Underestimate my sneakiness.
Come on out.
Time to pay the piper.
I beat your sharks, Ryan.
Yay!
And won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Better not be another wave.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling, it would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Where's the private elevator? A lot of shooting going on. Those noises.
Now you're in the soup.
Oh. Oh! Oh great, I went the wrong way.
You're all just jealous of me. You're heartless. Heartless. I see her.
What the hell?